Okay, functional range and conditioning class for the elbow. Let's start off with controlled articular rotations. Start off in supination. Breathe in and irradiate. As we come up into flexion, we continue to supinate and fight for supinating. Pronate, fight for pronation as we come into extension. Slow and controlled, making sure that we're getting the movement from our elbows and not the shoulders. Okay, let's swap directions here. Fighting for that supination and pronation as we're going through that range. And last one. Fantastic. Okay, elbow extension base. I'm going to work with a yoga block. Yoga block I place on the wall so that I can grab that with my hand and that I'm not overextending the wrist there. I'm going to place the yoga block on the wall, then I'm going to create a little bit of a fulcrum under my elbows, and I'm just going to step into the wall, making sure I'm standing nice and straight, I'm not hunched over, and I can get into a comfortable position. So there I just adjust the block and adjust where that tension is in my elbow, and we're ready to stay here for our 2-minute stretch. Let's put our 2-minute timer on. Coming down into the wall, searching for that stretch. To learn more about functional range conditioning and why we're doing our PAILs and rails and stretches, just go to our introductory videos on FRC to explain why we're doing this and how it improves our mobility, health, and function. Great, find the line of tension, really just breathe into that stretch. And we want to bank 2 minutes in this stretch. While we're doing this, let's go through our PAILs and rails. Our PAILs contraction is going to be pushing our hand into the block so that we're going into flexion of our elbow. Our rails contraction is going to be opposite to that. We're trying to make our hand lighter off the block. So our PAILs contraction is going to be pushing this way into the block. Our rails contraction is going to go into extension, further extension there. All right, I'm going to count you in about 40 seconds. So just keep holding that stretch. This is a common stretch that we need to do. When we injure the elbow, we lose that extension of our elbow. Okay, I'm going to count you in 10 seconds. We're going into elbow flexion. We're just pushing into the wall, creating an isometric contraction, 15 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Best effort here. Building up to that best effort contraction. Keep going, keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Opposite contraction. Going to elbow extension. Trying to make the hand lighter off that block. Keep going into elbow extension. As much extension as we can. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Now we just get into that stretch again. So this is a 45-second stretch. Great, just breathing into this stretch. And I'll count you in another 5 seconds for our PAILs and rails. 3, 2, 1, and flex that elbow. Isometric contraction into that block. Build it up to best effort, safe contraction. Really 100% effort here. 3, 2, 1, opposite contraction. We're trying to make our hand lighter off the block. We're going into elbow extension. Really push as hard as we can. 3, 2, 1, and relax. 45-second stretch here. Great, 15 seconds to go. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, and slowly come out of that base. Amazing. Okay. Cool, that really feels that I've done some good work there. Okay, capsular cars for the elbow. We just want to start off in supination. We're coming into full flexion of the elbow, and we want to pronate and supinate. But we want to do it slow and controlled, squeezing as much pronation and supination as we can. Trying to go into full flexion as well. Squeezing those balls to create a radiation and tension through the body and irradiate. Nice and slow and controlled. Okay, let's just go into a neutral position. Again, supinate and pronate. Supinate and pronate. Slow and controlled, and at that end range, just squeeze as much range as we actively can do and have ownership over that space. Okay, full extension now, trying to only get the pronation and supination from the elbow and not our shoulders. The more you radiate, the more intensity we'll bring into the exercise. And another 2 reps. Well done. Okay, controlled articular rotations. Let's breathe in and irradiate. Start off in supination, arms out in front and irradiate. Slowly come up and fight for supination. Into flexion, we go to pronation, fight for pronation as we're coming back into extension, and slow and controlled. Okay, let's go the other way. So switching where we do our pronation and supination. Fantastic, well done.